Hello, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. I don't come again. My wonderful Biafran brothers and sisters, I greet you all and I welcome you all to this authentic midday. This one we call it a midday broadcasting. Make on hear waiting to happen. My happiness is that those who are responsible for the backdrop and backwardness of Biafrans, they are coming out one after the other to do what? To showcase themselves. There was an interview which happened yesterday at Arise Television and other sister media outlet with one of our brother who is also a stooge. Before I used to take this man in a high esteem. It was yesterday I concluded that this man is really is insane and he is working for the Fulanis. He said his name is what did they call him? What is it? This is his name. Mike Ejiofor. Not Ifeanyi Ejiofor. This one is Mike Ejiofor. I don't know whether this man have a relation with Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the former Biafra lead counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I mean lawyer. We're gonna hear what this man talk. He said he's talking to Simon Ekpa when they asked him the question of what is happening about the issue in Abia. This man did not say anything tangible other than making some callous statements about his own people. When I speak earlier this morning today, I said the problem that we are having today, it is never an Hausa man or Yoruba man or Fulani man. Neither it is a BBO or the Middle West or the Middle East or Middle North. The problem we are having today is the Igbos. Why do I say so? An Igbo man tomorrow will never become the president of Nigeria because the so-called leaders, the so-called gladiators in the political arena from the southeasterner have already said they don't need Igbo presidency. No, you can doubt me. Fact check me if I lie. The lies of Hope, the lies of David Umahi, the lies of Nyesom Wike, all these ones are the ones where they don't use to do so many evil things to their own people, promising them presidency. When they didn't get that presidency, then anyone that rose up say that he or she want to become the president of Nigeria from the eastern region, which is the southeast, all of them will work against that person. Before I read the interview of this so-called former DSS director, Mike Ejiofor, he said, if you are truly serious, come back to Nigeria. Former DSS director dials Simon Ekpa. You want him to come back so that you people will kill him. You want him to come back so that he will kidnap the same way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is kidnapped. This particular man, a former DSS, have never made any single comment over the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He have never come out and said for the DSS or the Nigerian government to obey the court order that discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been discharged in 3 different courts in Nigeria. One in Abia State, one in Enugu State, and another one is Oga of them all, which is in the FCT, Fulani Capital Territory, Abuja. This man have never said anything concerning this. The only thing he's interested is telling the Simon Ekpa that if he is serious about the Biafra agitation, that he should come down to the east. This man, I'm very sure that this man knows the history of the Igbos and the history of Ojukwu and the rest of them in that contraption called Nigeria. You know, I saw one comment today when somebody told me that I talk too much. My dear, if you are not ready to watch what I talk, then please use the exit door. I talk to those who have the interest of Biafrans at heart. I talk to those who believe on the ideology of the Biafrans. I talk to those who what is happening in the Biafrans is giving sleepless nights, day and night, like Monwem, like myself. I don't talk to people who, because they have passed the bridge or they have crossed the bridge, they want the bridge to break. I don't talk to people who, because they can be able to get 3 square meals in a day, when you come out to talk anything about Biafra, all of them will turn against you. I don't talk to such people. I talk to people who have been marginalized even before the genocidal civil war against the Igbos. even before the massacre against the Igbos, even before Obi were massacred, even before what happened in Asaba massacre. All these people is the ones I am talking to, who knows all this history and the trajectory. So if you say I talk too much, then we are not worthy to be called a Biafran. If only you want to come to watch me so that I will paint walls with you just like others, then you are not ready to be a Biafran. In fact, you are not worthy to be called a Biafran. I want you to listen to one interview they granted to so-called the hopeless Uwadiegwu about the presidency. Maybe you must hear it, or maybe you must not hear it, because this kind of interview, they may not likely not to publish it, let it go viral. But I want you to listen to this, what this man talk, how they sabotaged the Igbos of being the presidency simply because they tried to go there. The so-called their grandmasters or their paymasters drop them. Please listen to it. Then we will come back and treat this matter of the so-called Mike Ejiofor. If you say all these people where they call Ejiofor is always a sabotage to the Biafran people and also to the government of Biafra. So please listen to this interview, and we come back again for this issue of Mike Ejiofor, or whatever he calls himself.
Listening to what Rufai Husseini said in response to the Hope Uzodinma saga, when he said an Igbo man would never be president, as Samuel Paso supported.
For the Igbo man that says an Igbo presidency is not tenable, we should also remind him that his kingsmen died in the civil war.
Make on the Yaramo, now Yoruba man they talk.
His kingsmen that died
now Yoruba man
have no rights
now they talk so
to presidency. Then he's saying that those that died in the civil war probably died in vain.
Yes, make it a Yara.
Because we will forget the terms of the civil war.
Marginalization.
We forget in a hurry. Anyway, how are we going to remember when we have a country where they don't teach history in school?
Take any Yana.
We forget that the marginalization complained about in the civil war is still the marginalization happening today.
Of course.
We forget that it has taken over 40 years to complete the second Niger Bridge.
Make on the Yaramo.
And these are the things the Igbo cry marginalization for.
Yes,
we forget that rail has been done in some other parts of the country, but no rail has been done in Igbo land.
Rufai, tell them.
We forget that the Igbo people still complain of a debt of federal infrastructure.
No road.
So if these people are complaining and they say Igbo presidency is the pathway for reassurance, and an Igbo man
yes
says nothing for you, that you have to make peace with Nigeria,
saboteur,
then it speaks volumes of what the person said and who the person is. But you should remember that it is righteousness that exalts a nation.
Sin is a reproach.
But you have to be careful with the things they say to their own people.
Yes,
just because of political benefits.
Make on the hearing. On I am waiting to talk. This is response that Rufai Husseini in reaction to what hopeless Uwadiegwu says, that Igbos need to make peace with people who forced war on us, who slaughtered 5 million of Biafrans in a cold blood, who stabbed men, women, children with pregnant women to death in starvation, who blocked every angle that the food was supposed to get to the Biafrans during the genocidal massacre against the Biafrans from 1967 to 1970. I don't know, maybe hope. I'm very sure that the age of hope today is his age of today. They must have born him before the civil war or before this genocidal war against the Biafrans. And the people who fought for his existence, now they turn out, he's among those who had a meeting with Ohaneze Ndi Beribe, Ohaneze Ndi Iruabo, President General Emmanuel Iwadiegwu, to go to beg Fulanis, to go to kneel down for them and tell them to forgive them after their massacre. After, even up to tomorrow, they are still massacring the Igbos in numbers. Hope Uwadiegwu is one of the masterminders. And these are the people who are causing the havoc, who are wreaking havoc in the southeastern part of the country for their selfish interests in the so-called Zoological Republic of Nigeria government. Let us take this in the news or the reaction or the interview of another saboteur who are part of the problem who are part and parcel of what the Biafrans are passing through today, who are part and parcel of the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and who are part and parcel of the kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. He is the former DSS director. This man, no matter how you take it, he still get mouth in government house. If you go to DSS and tell them that this guy have not done anything, if what's come to worse, okay, take him to Kuje prison, they will listen to him. But because they have committed, they have soiled their hands in different areas. In fact, they have eaten forbidden fruits. That is why they can never speak anything. May we hear waiting this man they talk. He is 70 years old Mumu man from the southeast. A former director of the Department of State Service, DSS, Mike Ejiofor, has called for the extradition of Finland-based Biafra agitator Simon Ekpa. When Igboho was doing all these things, no any Yoruba stood and said they should extradite Igboho. When Igboho was even in a Benin prison, as a matter of fact, they're supposed to extradite Igboho to come and face the consequences in Nigeria. But all the whole Yoruba elders stood firm and blocked that movement that Muhammadu Buhari want to do. That is why they detained him in Cotonou. All the whole Yoruba elders gathered and said, this is our son. That nothing should happen to him. That nobody have every right to extradite him from that Benin to Nigeria. But look at our own. Look at, he said he's a former DSS. Tomorrow we will come out now and tell me that my problem is the Hausas, the Yorubas, or the Fulanis. Then you want me to listen to you. One after the other. Ejiofor argued that Ekpa's actions in Finland are worse than those of the embattled leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. Hence, he should be sent back to Nigeria for a trial. Speaking via a statement on Tuesday, the former DSS director described Ekpa as an influencer of misguided elements. He dared the agitator to return to Nigeria and direct people to commit crimes if he is truly serious. Ejiofor stated, if he is serious, he should come back to Nigeria and direct people to commit crimes. He is a voice for misguided elements. He is not a voice for reasonable people. I can't be listening to him. Most of the people cannot be listening to him. He argued, or he ordered the Nigerian government to initiate negotiations with finance authorities to repatriate Ekpa. What he is doing in Finland is worse than what Nnamdi Kanu was doing. He should be repatriated for trial, he emphasized. Ejiofor's comments come as Ekpa continues to mobilize support for the IPOB's cause from Finland, sparking concerns among Nigerian authorities about its influence on youths in the region. My people, I don't hear them. I don't hear the saboteurs where they face for East. Many of them, I can call their names over and over and over again. All of them, all the political gladiators we have in the Southeast are working against the Southeasterners. Hope is working against the Southeasterners. Therefore, Mahi, Mwifuru, Mba, what they call it, Chukwumacha Soludo, okay, what do they call this one? This is Semia Madoha, Atwez and Ugbo. I mean, many more. Ifan Uba, even a common this one, what they call Ekusigo, Abi Ekulobia, is working against the Biafrans and the people they're supposed to be representing. And you want me to fold my hands simply because you don't want to listen to what I'm saying. You get the God to come and tell me that I talk too much. No, repeat that word again, please, so that I will not use a word that you will not like. If you don't like what I'm saying, because I'm very sure that you are one of the Fulani studies. That is why you have the God to tell me that I talk too much. Anyway, my people, like this message, share it, comment on it, and make sure you share my message for more interesting videos coming your way.